Larissa J here, and welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new, welcome. Today we're going to get right into a video. As you can see, I have a special guest,
How y'all doing?
with me, my amazing husband. And today we are going to be talking about a question that I have heard, which is, what if they have everything except the spiritual part?
Okay, so I look at it like this. Think about a house without a foundation. You wouldn't want to live in a house without a foundation. And so it's so important. Like, the foundation of our lives is Jesus Christ. Those of us who are believers. And so that's so crucial, because to me, I look at it, if they don't have Jesus Christ, then they don't have, what you're looking for. I mean, that's the key thing. And so I would say, sometimes you can look at other things, like other qualities that you may be looking for, but think about like how much that you put into your relationship with Jesus Christ as far as what your decision making, how you live your life, decisions that you make, things you do, things you abstain from. All of these things come into play like once you start dealing with that person.
Absolutely. And I definitely agree with that. And I know that I've heard people say, well, they have, they're well established and they're attractive and they're so sweet and they're this and they're that. And they have all of these things. Maybe we can, maybe I can help them spiritually.
Yeah, well, at the end of the day, you want to start, for starters, if we get into scripture, you don't want to be unequally yoked with a unbeliever,
Right.
So that's very important. You don't want to be you don't want to be in that situation. So if you're just looking at what the scripture says, first and foremost, we want to live our lives according to scripture. And so the Bible makes it very clear that we should not do that. Jesus is such a crucial part of my life that I couldn't even picture being with somebody who doesn't love him. I just couldn't picture that.
Yeah, and that's the key thing. It's not about, you want to be with somebody that you're attracted to, but it is about that life. You have to live life with this person, and you want to make sure that you are in agreement, because how can two walk together lest they be agreed to? And make sure that spiritually you guys are similar and compatible, because otherwise there's going to be a lot of complications that arise, especially depending on, you have to be on the same level, because there are some people who like with us, it's Jesus is everything. So if that's you don't want to go for somebody that's yeah, he cool, I go to church, because that's two different levels. So you definitely at least want to make sure that you guys are spiritually compatible. The spiritual component is absolutely essential. It's most important, especially if if you believe like we believe, it's vital. It is essential. And so that's the key thing that you want to look for first. And then, you want to go ahead and look at all the other stuff. So for us, it was the spiritual piece is number one, and then everything else follows. So to answer that question, what if they have everything but the spiritual part? No. Sorry. and there's a lot of people out there like that, and you just have to really have the confidence and the trust in God to know that he's got you. He hasn't forgotten about you, and not to settle for someone who is essentially a counterfeit. And if you haven't seen my video on counterfeits, go ahead and check it out. I will make sure that I include a link. We've talked about counterfeits before, so don't fall for that. There is somebody out there who's going to have it all, as far as being attracted to them, but they have that spiritual piece, or them being sweet, or whatever it is that you're looking for. There is somebody who can have that whole package. So don't settle.
Absolutely, don't settle.
But if they don't have the spiritual piece, no, it's a no.
Right.
So hopefully you found this video helpful. Go ahead and give it a thumbs up, like it, comment. I love when you guys comment, share it. Do you have anything to add?
No, that's it. You hit the nail on the head.
Thank you so much for watching this video, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one.
See you
Bye.
later.